Okay, guys, I just wanted to make this video about Dragon Ball Fighters and the current state as a returning player that I see it, uh, like the problems with it, as somebody who has been playing or played at least the first 3 to 4 years of its lifespan. The last time I actually gave kind of like a thought to this game was back in, I think, March 2022, whenever Android 21 released, and I played it for about like a month and a half. And then after that, I just completely stopped playing it, even on a local setting, um, especially since the PS5 came out and the Xbox Series X, and I switched over to Xbox Series X, and I decided to play other games. So it definitely has been some time, and as a returning player, this is some faults that I think that Dragon Ball Fighters could improve on, and the disappointment that I have with it. So a big disappointment that I have with Dragon Ball Fighters is that it's been it's been several years since it's been out. It came out in like February or so of 2018, so it's been well over 7 months or 7 years and months, right? And ever since then, at the beginning, I understood why they didn't punish people for rage quitting. That will be a big portion of this video, but also like the gimmicks now, and I guess we could go with the most recent um, things that I do not like about this game. So let's start off with this issue that I have. As you can see in this gameplay, Frieza, first of all, has always been annoying. It has been a tricky character to, they used to like zone with him a lot in Prime Dragon Ball Fighters, but it's just gotten worse, I suppose now, because as you can see from the gameplay, he just spams it, and it's quite annoying. Like not even like counters really work unless if you have like Jiren, and that's like a big issue that I have. Is like, why did they make counters so like OP, specifically for Jiren and even Ultra Instinct Goku? However, they did nerf him because they saw the community's reaction to it, and at least they're more open and upfront with it now, instead of like leaving us in the dark for so many years. Um, but yeah, that is like a big issue with me. It seems like now it's more about like gimmicks rather than like actual like thought into it. If anything, it takes thought into like trying to figure out how the player plays, um, and trying to find a solution to their shitty gimmicks. As you can see, I have a Bardock here in this gameplay, and well, he's kind of like A tier, B tier character from my knowledge right now. Since he's like pretty up close, he doesn't really have like a range, besides the little key blast. But then again, it's only one key blast, and it's not like a beam, right? Which has always been like the priority, or like a very good like assist, or just thing to have in your character's kit is a beam. So that's something for sure, and that's why like I do not rematch this person, is because you are a Pride Trooper. You need to be like better than this, right? In Prime Dragon Ball Fighters, after Living Legends, you didn't really get that. Like in God of Destruction, Rose, and Pride Trooper, uh, and just like anything above Living Legends ranked, you wouldn't get that. Like you'd easily get like figured out, you'd be opened up, and boom, there goes your BP. So, but now, like it just seems like if you play against somebody semi decent, they're gonna play a gimmick character like Jiren, Ultra Instinct. Seems like Frieza is still like a big issue, um, and then as well as what is it, uh, Kid Goku from GT. Um, and it's just annoying. It's obnoxious. The people playing these characters, they know what they're doing. I don't really fault them. especially since like matchmaking kind of sucks because you can't really find anybody on your level. So you for the most part are gonna be fighting people that are well above like your pay grade essentially for whenever it comes to ranks. Like I've been paired up with many angels and grand priests. I've faced like a couple of Xenos, but they're not really like active. It's more like grand priests and angels, and I get my ass beat, and that's the problem that I just have, is that like I noticed that it's kind of like oversaturated these higher ranks, because not only do they play gimmicky characters, but they also like rage quit a lot, and there's no punishment. I understood like the first few years of Dragon Ball Fighters where like there was genuinely like unplayable people, and many of them it was like just many. Even if you had good Wi-Fi, a lot of the ranked scene online was pretty unbearable. Um, and, and I get why they wouldn't punish people because, you would just have to leave. Like there was just like no way you could play a really laggy like delay 10 plus frames, right? But now with rollback, I see no excuse for it. They should definitely have some form of like punishment because many times have I faced coming back into Dragon Ball Fighters where and this person that you see on the screen, they also suffer from that where they see you winning. You'll see it on the third and final match, um, where they are clearly getting outclassed and they leave and I don't get my BP, and I'm not one of those players where like I'm gonna leave once I see that I start losing, because I like to be very truthful with my record, right? It's very like plastered up front so people can see like my wins and my losses. But it's gotten to the point where it feels like 35 to 40%, sometimes even half when I get on before work and after work. Sometimes it feels like half, but usually it's about 30 to 40% of my matches. They go with just people that race quit. I understand like lower level people, but like we're talking about pride troopers are doing this, and angels. It's like you're just being dishonest to yourself, and the fact that there's just no punishment is just it just it feels this game is just very it's not gratifying to people like us that just genuinely want to play the game for what it is, and so it's just very heartbreaking because this is one of my favorite games of all time, and seeing it at this like level is pretty just heart wrenching to see. But hopefully they could definitely add that like whenever Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku like gets added onto the game, because it's just not good. It doesn't give it like a good rep, right? But anyways, that was like mostly what I have to say. Everything else would be like beating a dead horse. Other than like the gimmicks, the online player base, and the non punishment for this game, everything else seems to be quite fine. I would just like for things to get better. Um, I don't know how things are gonna like go moving on forward. I believe that like the concept of holding the counter is pretty neat for characters like Vegito, especially since they've never really been the greatest characters. But then you got Jiren and stuff that they oversaturated, and it's just not good. Um, but yeah, I have a tournament for this game, so I'm kind of like warming up, getting back to my uh, like my old ways. Um, but yeah, like every person that I have faced that has rage quitted, which is many, as a returning player, fuck y'all. Y'all could go to hell. Whenever life gets hard, and and you don't know what to do, you can't just rage quit, man. You gotta like push forward and be honest with yourself. But yeah, I just want to say that uh, every single hate to everybody that rage quits, fuck y'all. And yeah.
Too slow. Is that all you got? Sorry, you guys. You got some crazy amounts of power. Amazing. You can't. Fusion! Ha! I am neither Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the guy who's going to stop you. Get ready! Fight it out!